cars set, I guess. But they're here, you know what I'm saying. One of the cars we have to show off for you is now on your screens. It is Biff's car from Back to the Future. That one's here, y'all. We got lots of cars up from the Fast and Furious movies, of course. And I saw you all looking at the gyrosphere from Jurassic World. Tell me, by show of hands, anybody on this tram like dinosaurs? Anybody? Anybody at all? Oh, like all of you? Okay, great. Well then, you're really gonna love this next stop on the tour.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yes, it's really happening. All your childhood dreams and mine are coming true right now as we enter Jurassic Park, where you're going to get to see picture cars, set pieces, and a lot else that you will recognize from the Jurassic Park movies. All of these were seen in the films at some point. I know, right? One of my favorite picture cars we have at Universal Studios is here in Jurassic Park. It's the Mobile Laboratory from the Lost World Jurassic Park, the second movie. You can see that on your left-hand side, the very long green RV. That's the mobile lab. But of course, you come to Jurassic Park not to see cars, but dinosaurs, and we got those for you too. They're waiting for us here in these cages, which are empty. Well, if the cages are empty, then where are the dinos? Wow, everybody, I had no idea those dinos were gonna pop out and scare you like that. That was me winking. I realize it's kind of hard for you to see that because I'm wearing sunglasses, but like, there was a wink in there, okay? Just know that in your souls. Now, these Jurassic Park movies, I can't get enough of them. I want to play for you a scene from one of those films. In fact, it features that mobile laboratory I was talking about a few moments ago. And you can see the big T-Rexes are knocking that lab all around and pushing it off the edge of a cliff. At least that's what we want you to believe. But pushing an RV off of a cliff in the Costa Rican wilderness, that would be very dangerous. We don't like danger here in Hollywood. We like to play things as safe as possible. So instead of heading out into the depths of Costa Rica to film this scene, we actually shot it right here at Universal Studios. What you're seeing is a parking structure that is concrete. It's just dressed up to look like a cliff. It's amazing the kind of stuff that our greens department is able to do to transport us to whatever locale we need to be when it's time to film. Now, as incredible as that is, look at your screens right now. You can see that this scene is pouring rain, right? But I told you it's filmed here in Southern California, where we don't get rain. Like, rain's not a thing. It happens out here. But it rains in the movies all the time, right? We use it for dramatic or romantic effect. So if it never rains in Hollywood, how do we get it to rain in Hollywood? Well, this next stop on the studio tour is going to teach us exactly that. This part of our lot is known as Old Mexico. Sorry, I got distracted. I thought I heard something. Anyway, so okay, I'm not hearing things. It's thunder. Y'all are hearing the thunder, right? Well, there is definitely no rain on the forecast today, but what do you know? Oh my goodness. It is pouring rain over there. But not over there. Or over there. Or actually anywhere other than right around our tram. Isn't that suspicious? Yeah, it's because we planned it that way. We are making this rainstorm right now. I'll show you how we do it. As you stay in your seats, look up to your left-hand side. You can see the space-age Hollywood technology we use to create rainstorms. We call it sprinklers. It's kind of low rent, but you know what? It gets the job done. It helps us make rainstorms happen on screen. But it's not just rainstorms we can simulate in Hollywood. We can also do flash floods. You all could have seen the looks on your faces when that water started coming down. It reminded me a lot of this scene from Big Fat Liar. That's it. That's the face that you all just made. I don't know how you look just like Paul Giamatti, but it was uncanny. Chances are you've seen Old Mexico here in plenty of other movies like Three Amigos with Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, and Martin Short, as well as Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull with Harrison Ford and Shia LaBeouf. But now we've crossed the border into Six Points, Texas, the most filmed Western location at Universal Studios, and it's going to be seen this summer in one of the hottest movies of the year, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, from visionary director and writer Quentin Tarantino. Last year we had Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, and more A-listers here on this very street filming for that movie, which you can catch in theaters this July. We've had lots of stars film here on Six Points, Texas. This one, I think you're going to recognize.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal lot.
I hear this is where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot here.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Oh, you can count on it, Fallon. Now get.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just had to talk it out, that's all.
I want to talk to you about some of the history of Six Points, Texas. Jimmy wasn't kidding. These are some of the oldest sets at Universal Studios. They date back way to the silent film era, when there was no sound in movies. And then, because of the way the street was constructed, we could film up to 6 different silent films at the exact same time. Wow, pretty nifty stuff. Now, speaking of nothing, I want to let you all know we're approximately halfway through the studio tour. I know it's been flying by because you're having so much fun. But I want to let you know at this time, a quick reminder to stay seated at all times while we're on the tram. The studio is private property. If at any time you drop your phone or need to use the restroom, pull the cord above your head to get my attention. Otherwise,